It's really important to continue exercising as we age. There are so many benefits. It delays or prevents diseases. It helps you feel better by breathing better, better cardiovascular fitness. You're stronger, you build muscle, stamina. Just has so many benefits, and it allows you to continue on with your life and enjoy the hobbies and sports and things that you like to do. Just keep moving. Today we're going to need a chair, some water, and a towel. So grab those things and we're going to get moving. Are you ready? Start with the knees coming up and down, up and down. Let's get some arms moving, and here we go. Breathe. Now you can slow this down. Take those deep breaths in, and you don't have to use the arms depending on what you're working through, working around, and every day can be different. And hold it here. Some days you might feel really energetic, and other days you just don't have, that, so you work out a little slower, but you have to keep moving. Step over something and come back to center. Step over your little dog and step back to center. That's what I do all the time, except they're not too little. Always stepping over the dogs. So just go nice and slow. You want to get that hip loosened up. Keep the hips loose. Stepping up and over. Other side, sit tall. And breathe. And I'm trying not to turn my body with the move. I'm trying to get some movement out of my hip as I face forward. You can do this nice and slow. You can pick it up a little. Just pace yourself, whatever feels good. We're building energy. Exercise builds energy. The more you exercise, the more energy you'll get. That's why that old saying, ask a busy person if you want to get something done, because they have a lot of energy. And breathe. Last one. And back to center. Okay, shake it out. Sit tall. Let's take the wrists and turn them in toward yourself. Breathe. Sit tall. You want to keep your wrists and actually all the joints in your body mobile. You don't want to freeze up. And the longer you don't use a muscle group, the weaker it gets. So we want to stay nice and strong. And hold it here and just stretch the hands out. Bring it back. Stretch them out. This is good if you've had Dupuytren's disease, which is a tightening in the hand where your hand doesn't want to open up all the way. And so this is a good thing to do. Just get those dice and roll them out. Good job. Let's do a couple more. And that does feel good to stretch your hands like that. Good job. And bring it back to center. I'm going to extend one leg out and bring it back in. Inhale first. Exhale. And bring it back. Let's do a few of these. You're really squeezing the quad muscle. And when I come out here, I'm pointing the toe toward me. I'm flexing here. I'm stretching the back of the calf, and I bring it down. So there's a lot going on here. The quad's working, the calf's working. Breathe. Sitting tall. Squeezing the leg. Inhale. And exhale. Same on the other side. I don't want you to start falling forward. That's easy to do when you start getting tired. So be thoughtful of that. Inhale, exhale, extend, and bring it back. Doesn't it feel good? We don't always have to work out crazy hard. We can sit in a chair or stand, behind a chair and get a good workout. We're going to work on some balance today. I know we need that. We also need to strengthen our muscles, build our cardio. Breathe. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. You've probably noticed by now I don't keep count very well. And bring it back. And march it out. Let's march. March it out. Good job. Don't you feel good? You don't have to march it this fast. You can be like this. Hold the stomach in, shoulders are back. Pick it up a little if you can. And move those arms. Here we go. Keep smiling. Do you know that when you smile, it actually signals to your brain that you're happy, so you get that good feeling. So keep smiling. Even when you don't feel like a smile, if you put one on your face, you're going to feel better. And hold it here. I've got 2 bottles of water. I'm going to sit tall and let my arms hang down to the side. Put my shoulders back and down. Inhale. Here we go. I want you to think about what you're doing. You're not squeezing the water at the top. You just have a loose grip. You squeeze the biceps. You want to flex when you get up there. And notice that I'm turning my wrist in slightly. When I come up on the exhale, I kind of turn the bottom of that bottle toward my body and then take it back down. And you can do one at a time. And just a move like this can really preserve your muscle. And muscle starts to leave in our mid-30s. It starts to decline if you don't do resistance work. So this is resistance work, even though it's just 1 pound, it's working your muscles. And as you get used to the 1 pound, you can, do 2 pounds. You can get some small weights. Hold it here. I'm pushing at a slight angle because that's the way you're going to be using your shoulders to put something up on a shelf. You're usually not putting it directly on top of you, but just work in your range of motion, what feels right for you. Let's do 1 more. And bring it down. Good job. One of the most important exercises that you can work on is getting up and down out of a chair. Now, if you need to hold on, just stand up, push yourself up a little, and then hold on and come back down. And just come up to good posture. I want you to take your shoulder blades back, squeeze them together, slide them down your back, make sure the chair's there, and sit back and down. Get in good seated posture. Breathe, come up to good standing, and come back down. Let's do a few more. You're really activating the quad muscles, the glutes. I'm squeezing my calves, my toes are working, my back, and come on down. And my abs, I can feel my abdominals working too. Hold those in and stand back up. This is so important. So you really need to work on this, because the way I see it, if you don't move, you won't move because you'll stiffen up. I've had different injuries where I couldn't exercise for a while and my joints stiffened up pretty quickly. So we want to keep moving. That's the main thing. So sit tall again. And I want you to just take your leg out. Put your heel there. I'm going to move forward a little. Put your heel. That way I can flex my leg. And point the toe. Heel and toe. Breathe. And smile. We want to have strong ankles. So we need to point and flex. Couple more. Hold it here. Hold it up. Now we're sitting tall. We're not like this. And just circle the ankle. Doesn't it feel good? Now if that's too much holding it up, you can just, keep it down here or cross the ankles and do it that way. But if you want to activate that leg, take it up, circle. Now let's go the other way. And I'm actually really working here in this seated position. I can feel everything, all the muscles. And let's switch sides. Shake it out. Now put your leg, if you're going to activate the thigh, you want to lift the leg. But if that's too much, you can cross over the ankle and do the circles. I'm going to take my leg up, and I want to make sure that my hips, my knees, and my ankles are all parallel in a straight line. My leg's not in here. Circle. Because when you work on those back muscles for posture and you sit nice and tall, it helps everything work properly inside your body. You have to think about that. If you're crumpled over all the time, you probably have indigestion or, something like that, some food problem. Go the other way because it doesn't go down as easily because your posture isn't good. So that's something to work on. Very functional. And hold it here. Let's take that heel to the floor. Point the toe. Point. Flex. I'm glad you joined me today. We'll have some fun moving and working out. And hold it here. Come up to standing and get behind the chair. I'm going to step back so that when I squat down, my knees are going to be behind my toe, right over my foot. If I were close to the chair, it might make me jut my knees out over my toes, and I don't want to do that. So step back. Just do what you can. If you can only go this far in good form, that's good. And then come back up to standing. And we'll just take it down and come back up. Now when I come up, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together in the back. Come on up to standing and stand behind your chair. I'm going to step away from my chair, and as I come down, my knees will be over my feet, not in front of them, and come back up. You can hold on with one hand, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the hamstrings on the way up, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Take your time with squats, but you definitely need to do squats and in and out of chair moves. Those are really good. So breathe. One more. Bring it down And if you can only go to here, that's fine. And come on up. I'm going to face sideways to the chair, stand tall, and take my leg out to the side and back, leading with the heel. Notice my body's staying straight and I'm not leaning with the move. If I go too far and I want to go further, I'd have to lean, and I don't want to do that. I just want to go as far as I can comfortably, just moving that leg out, abduction, and hold it there. Feels good. We're going to take the other side, take it out, and come back. You'll feel this. Slow movements are good because you activate a lot of muscles when you don't use momentum. You actually go through nice and slow. Everything gets worked. One more. And bring it down. I'm going to face the back of the chair for some calf raises. Feet face straight ahead and just come up on your toes and come back down. Now you can start with that, up on the toes. And if you want to add a little more to it, go up on the toes, come back and lift the toes. Go up, come back down and lift the toes. Good job. We need strong calves and strong ankles. Avoiding falls is one of my main objectives. Strong ankles help. Last one. Hold it up and bring it down. Let's take one foot back and stretch that calf. Just push the heel down into the floor. Feel a nice stretch. Take it back, the other one. Push the heel down to the floor, stretch. Let's face front. Have you ever had balance problems? You need to work on balance to maintain a good degree of it. So let's bring the knee up and hold on to the chair. I want you to make sure that you have a nice straight line with your body and come up like this and just have the leg just hanging down there. No pressure, just standing. And if you're right here, just a little bit off the floor, that's okay too. We're going to hold this, and I don't want you folding forward. Try to stay tall, and you can also put your toe on the floor and keep challenging yourself. I'm going to let go. Right away, as soon as I let go, I can feel my support ankle. It's all over the place. So I'll have to hold on again until I get my balance. You'll need to look away at something to get your balance and just challenge yourself. You know, take your hand off, put it back down. Let's go to the other side and bring it up. Really focus. And release. We need to keep up with balance practice. Bring one leg up either to your calf or above your knee, but not on the knee. This is called tree pose that we're going to go into. It's going to open up the hip, feel good on the inner thigh, but I don't want the foot on the knee. Put it either here, you could actually have it on the floor until you get feeling comfortable with being on one leg. Put it down here or put it up here. And now you want to turn that knee out to the side, bring the shoulders up, let them go down. Shoulder blades are together and down your back. And you're holding on, and you can just touch with one finger on the chair. This will help you. You're building a lot of strength in your ankle right now. And if you can, you'll take your hand away. And bring it down. Let's go to the other side. So remember, your toes can be on the floor. Your foot can be on your inside of your opposite calf, or it can be above the knee. But don't put it on the knee because it'll push that knee out to the side, and we don't need knee problems. So I'm going to try to take this leg out to the side and stand tall. Breathe and find that spot where you can focus and balance. And release. Face the back of the chair. We're going to extend the leg back and just lift slightly and bring it back. Lift. Just pushing that leg back, squeezing the glutes. You can feel that working. And hold it here. Hold that foot out. I'm going to flex my foot. The support knee is slightly bent. Flexing this foot and coming up, working the hamstring. Inhale down and exhale as you do the work. You want to give those muscles oxygen, so make sure you don't hold your breath. Squeeze it up there. Let's do a couple more. And hold this last one here. While you're here, if you get tired, take a break, because this knee might get tired. So take a break whenever you need to, and then come back in the game. We stopped here. We're going to just do donkey kicks. Just feel that little movement right here. You can feel the glutes working too in the back of the hamstrings, back of the legs, and bring it down. I'm going to take that leg forward, opposite leg, the knee is still bent, and just kind of sit back and stretch this whole area out. And we're going to take it to the other side. So bring it up. We'll just slip this chair over here. And we'll take the foot back. Nice positioning. Lift. And lift. You're strengthening the muscle on the back of your body, and you're lengthening on the front of your body as you kick the leg back. There's always an opposite and equal reaction to everything. Breathe. Squeeze. Not the hands. Hands are loose. hold it here. Now remember, if you need a break, just step back. And when you're ready, we're going to flex the foot and work the hamstring. Let's go. 2, 3. Ooh, that feels good. Hold it up and donkey kicks. Support knee is soft. Hold it there and bring it down. Come to the front. Let's take a nice inhale and reach over. I really want you to feel it all the way down your side. And bring it back to center. Reaching the arm over. And just go as far that is comfortable for you. And as I'm pushing through the tips of my fingers, I'm pushing into my foot on the same side to anchor myself to the floor so I can get a better stretch. And come back. Face the chair. Take one foot back and really stretch that calf. Good job. Other side. Stretching that calf. The main message is keep moving, because it will improve your life, improve the way you look at things, and it gives you a purpose, and it helps you live the life that you're used to living. And exercise will make it so much easier for you to accomplish that. I'll see you next. It's really important to continue exercising as we age. There are so many benefits. It delays or prevents diseases. It helps you feel better by breathing better, better cardiovascular fitness. You're stronger, you build muscle, stamina. Just has so many benefits, and it allows you to continue on with your life and enjoy.